Hello and welcome to my review of the Necrons Scarab Swarms, found in the Warhammer 40,000 INDOMITUS box set, the Command Edition box set, the Elite Edition box set, and the Recruit Edition box set. So there are actually 4 ways of getting hold of these brand new Scarab Swarms. The only difference between this INDOMITUS set and the other 3 box sets I mentioned is that in all those 3 you only get 3 swarms, whereas in this set you're going to get 6 of them. What we'll do is we'll have a look at the models themselves, their detail, we'll go through a load of size comparisons, and then I'll finally end the video with the rules for them. So although you get 6 swarms, you're pretty much getting 3 sets of or 3 pairs of twins. These 2 are twins. I'll just show you some of the details. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4 large little scarabs and then 3 little ones on there, and they're all held up by these little rod things. And then you get these, which you get 1, 2, 3 large ones and 4 smaller ones. And then the final group, you get 1, 2, 3 and 4 little ones. So overall you're getting the 6 swarms. They are the smallest unit in the entire box set. They're the smallest units for Necrons, second largest being the Necron Warriors, and then you go up to the Scorpec Lords, and of course finally the Reanimator. So yeah, they're very small little units, and on some of the Necron models themselves you can actually see little scarabs in places. There's even one on here on the Reanimator, if you can see that. Enhance, look, there's one there. There's also a number of them on this Scorpec Lord, and on the other various models in the set. So they are prevalent in many places other than just in these swarm bases. Just want to show you some size comparisons with the Space Marines in the set. So here's a Primaris Assault Intercessor and the Blade Guard Lieutenant, and even the one of the Outriders. I haven't put one of those in a video for a while. So that's how they hold up. They're very small, but in large numbers they can do a fair bit of damage, which I'm going to explain in a moment. The final size comparison I'd like to make is just with the usual 3 models that I like to put up, which is a normal Legacy Space Marine, Sly Marbo and a Primaris. And here we go. This is just how they kind of measure up. As you can see, you know, large base, but you know, their height is very small. You can see them tearing apart tanks and Imperial Guard quite easily, and even if they get into a larger swarm, you know, Space Marines. But that just gives you an idea of you know, how small they are compared to your most popular kind of units. So what I'll do now is just go through the rules for the Canoptek Scarab Swarms. Now they are a fast attack choice. Space Marines have one fast attack choice too, in the form of the Outriders. So this is the only fast attack choice for the Necron force. Their power points cost is a 2, making them the cheapest unit in the whole army, along with the Crypto Thralls. However, if the unit contains 4 or more models, which it does, it contains 6, then the power rating is increased to 4. The swarm contains between 3 to 6 Scarab Swarms. Their stat line reads movement of 10 inches, weapon skill of 4+, they don't have a ballistic skill, their strength and toughness is only 3, they do have 4 wounds, 4 attacks, leadership 10 and a save of 6+, making them the fastest unit in the Necron army, but they are slower than the 14-inch movement speed of the Space Marine Outriders. If they've got 4 attacks and you've got 6 of them, that means you're going to get 24 attacks. Quite a lot of attacks just from those 6 bases. Every model is equipped with feeder mandibles. Now, what are feeder mandibles? Well, the strength of the user, which is quite poor, it's only a strength 3, the AP is 0, and the damage is only 1. However, they do have an ability. When resolving an attack made with this weapon, an unmodified hit roll of 6 automatically scores a hit and successfully wounds the target. Do not make a wound roll. That's very interesting. So it's not like a mortal wound or anything like that. So it works a little bit like a mortal wound, I guess. But when you're getting 6s on them, it not only hits, but it also wounds. So it doesn't then need to wound, which is great because the weapon skill is 4+ anyway. So you're getting 6s, it's automatically going to hit, and then it automatically wounds. You don't need to roll that wound roll, but you get your normal save as usual. Keywords: Necrons, Canoptech, Swarm, Fly, Canoptech, Scarab Swarms. They're alright. You know, the main reason you get them is because they're dirt cheap and they pump out a lot of attacks. And, well, let's face it, they've also got 24 wounds just on those 4 bases too. So they're going to be a bit survivable. And they're fast too. I just wish that they'd had another ability, like they can repair one of your Necron machines, or they can shield them, or they can do an overwatch or something like that. I just feel like they're a little bit lacking. It's almost like, here's a fast attack choice. They are fast, a decent number of attacks, a decent number of wounds, and their normal melee has a slightly better ability, but they don't actually have any abilities that typical fast attack choices have. Case in point, the Outriders. The Outriders not only have Angels of Death, they also have Devastating Charge and Turbo Boost. And a lot of other armies that have fast attack units also include some form of ability for that unit. And I just feel like these Scarab Swarms are a little bit lacking. I think they're decent enough looking models. I prefer them to the older Scarabs, which have been around for a long time. I welcome the update. But what do you guys think of the Scarabs? And how best do you use them? It'd be really interesting to find out your strategy for using them in game. Please do put it in the comments below. It'd be great to hear from you. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The flesh is weak.